Welcome to the Crimson Engine. My name is Rubidium. Today we are looking at DOP choice Snapbags and Snapgrids and how you can control your lights. A big battle of lighting in cinematography is separation. You want your subject to stand out from your background, or you want the control to light those two elements separately. I think most people will agree that this looks better than this. The light is sort of going everywhere, there's way too much of it, and it's not hitting me or the background in a way that's controlled. They are the same lights, the same shot, the same brightness, but the difference is that the three lights in this scene, the key light, the 3/4 backlight, and the hair light, all have DOP choice snapbags or snapgrids on them. That means that I have a 40-degree throw of the light instead of a approximately 180-degree throw of the light. In this case, we're using a Quasar T8 for the hair light, a Lupo 30 for the 3/4 scratch, and a Lupo 60 for the key light. The DOP choice snapbag fits on top of the unit. It makes the unit appear larger, so you get a softer, more beautiful throw, and then the snap grid fits on top of the snap bag and controls that light. In this case, we have a 40-degree grid, so you can see that it's basically cutting and keeping the light off all of the background. It's keeping it solely on me. So in this case, I can put different colors back there. I can light it differently. I can control my ratios, so it's a lot darker on back there than it is on me, so the viewer's eye goes straight to the subject. This is particularly good when you're shooting something moody and cinematic, where you really want to isolate or control different zones of your image. You can see in the non-snapbag, snapgrid version, a lot of the spill from the main light goes back onto the background, and it's much harder to identify the subject. DOP Choice are a German company. They make these things for almost every major light out there, and a generic version that fits pretty much every light out there. The first time I used them, it was a little bit of a challenge to get them on the light unless you know what you're doing. The way I do this on the Lupo 60 is use the inbuilt drawstring, elastic drawstring, and do opposite corners first and kind of wedge this into the vents of the light, which kind of keeps it in place as you're getting the snapbag on. Once it's in place, then you can slide everything where it's supposed to be, and it's a nice tight fit. There are no straps that go around the back. On the 1x1 version, which we have here, it's a lot easier to do. It even fits within the unit and the yoke, so you can still get full rotation of the light with the snapbag on. You can get different strengths of diffusion. This one is quarter grid, you can get half grid, full grid, zombie cloth, and all manner of custom diffusions made for your snap grid that fit exactly and have Velcro and stick on without any problems. They are super well made. Really well engineered. They almost all flat pack and fold down to almost nothing. There's no real weight to add to your grip package, but you do get so much more control over your light. It really does add much more dimension and pleasing quality to the lights you already have. So if you have lights and you're thinking of upgrading to bigger sources to get that cinematic effect, do check out the snapbags and snapgrids, because what you may be able to do is just enlarge your lights with these softboxes and grids and get more control from the lights you already have. The snapgrid on the 1x1 makes the actual source 50% larger, so you do get a softer light from it, a softer source from it, and you're also, with the snapgrid, able to get much more control. They make these Quasar or fluorescent tube 4-foot and 2-foot snapgrids. They fit over the light. You can fasten them in with the Velcro ties. They also have a piece that sits on the back so that you don't get spill coming back from the light. It's a really great way to further control what's a really versatile, really focused light and get it just where you want. Now, these aren't the cheapest softboxes on the market. They're all variety of Chinese-made ones. These are made in Germany. They are about between $100 and $200 per unit, but they are heat resistant, they will last a lifetime, and they are as good quality as the lights that you're going to be putting them on. That is my look at the DOP Choice Snapbags and Snapgrids. Like I said, in this case for the Lupo, they add a lot of production value for a small additional investment and will give your lights a whole new life. Thanks very much for watching. Links to these are in the description. Leave your questions in the comments, and I will see you next time.